ready to give a kick start this evening. पर स्टार्ट करने से पहले मुझे बड़े उतरे हुए चेहरे लग रहे हैं. इन चेहरों पर अगर प्यारी सी मुस्कुराहट आएगी सर तो बहुत अच्छा लगेगा. नहीं आ सकती सर? अमिताभ बच्चन वाली पूरी बियर्ड दी है भगवान ने. थोड़ी सी ये स्माइल बहुत परफेक्ट है. ऑलराइट, सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग अहेड लेट मी गिव यू माय इंट्रोडक्शन. मेरा नाम है खुशबू नंदवानी और अगले 2 से 3 घंटे तक मैं आप सभी के साथ जुड़े रहूँगी एज योर होस्ट एंड एंकर फॉर टुनाइट. ओके, सो जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं पिछले साल ये मीट जो आइडेंटिटी 2023 है ये गोवा में हुआ था, इस बार जयपुर में है. जयपुर में आप में से कितने जने पहली बार आए हैं, क्या मैं जान सकती हूँ? जयपुर में कितने जने इन द पिंक सिटी पहली बार? पहली बार. ओके, बाकी सब राजस्थान में ऑलमोस्ट आ चुके हैं. ऑलराइट, सो आई होप एंड आई विश कि आपका ये जो पूरा इवेंट है बहुत मेमोरेबल रहने वाला है. और आगे बढ़ने से और पहले मुझे 2-3 सवाल आपसे पूछना बहुत ज़रूरी है. इतने मुझे स्ट्रिक्ट चेहरे दिख रहे हैं कि मतलब ऐसा लग रहा है सब फ्रंट बेंचर्स है, परफेक्टली डॉक्टर है और बड़े सीरियस मोड में बैठे हैं. आप में से कितने जने बैचलर्स हैं? हाउ मेनी बैचलर्स वी हैव इन द हाउस? बैचलर्स. बैचलर फिर भी इतना मुँह ऐसे उदास रखोगे तो कैसे चलेगा? Okay, how many of you are married? Happily married? Perfectly happily married? चलिए, और आप में से कितने जने ऐसे हैं कि किस्मत से मैरिड है बाकी बैचलर है? किस्मत से मैरिड है बाकी बैचलर है. सर आपकी मुस्कुराहट सब बयां कर रही है वैसे. ओके, सो इस चर्चा पे हम वापस आएंगे, पर लेट्स प्रोसीड विद दिस इवेंट. इट इज ऑलवेज समवन हु हैज अ स्पिरिचुअल स्ट्रेंथ. दिस ईयर एज यू ऑल आर अवेयर ऑफ इट, मैं ऐसा सोचती हूँ कि आपको पता होगा, शायद आपको आइडिया होगा कि हमारे बीच में कौन आने वाले हैं. Shri Gaur Gopal Das ji, and let me give you a quick introduction of this gentleman. Gaur Gopal Das ji is an electrical engineer. Having studied at the College of Engineering, Pune, after a brief stint, he decided to upgrade his career to be a life coach. Ever since, he has been speaking at various prestigious academic institutions and corporate firms in India and abroad for over 2 decades. And has spoken at the United Nations and British Parliament. He has spoken at many charity events to raise funds for social initiatives in the field of education and rural development. His motivational videos, जैसा कि आप सब Instagram पे definitely होंगे, मैं ऐसा सोचती हूँ और मुझे ऐसा लगता भी है कि Instagram पे आज नहीं हो ये बिल्कुल पॉसिबल नहीं है. So अगर आपको आइडिया होगा कि इनकी वीडियोस वायरल जा चुकी हैं for all about 2 billion views with over 19 million followers across all social media platforms. He is known as the urban online monk. His debut book, Life's Amazing Secrets, which is an Indian national bestseller, sold a record of 1 million copies. His second book, Energize Your Mind, released on the 21st January 2023, is already a national bestseller too. He has been the recipient of several awards, including the most prestigious Dada Saheb Phalke International Film Festival Award, Lokmat's most stylish International Life Coach Award, and honorary doctorate by KIIT University, and many more in recognition of the work he has been doing. Based on the timeless wisdom coming down from ages, his talks make the audience think deeper and find simple solutions to difficult problems. ये बात तो बहुत जायज़ है, शायद मुझे बताने की जरूरत नहीं है. जब हम इनको सुनते हैं तो बड़ी प्रॉब्लम इतनी छोटी लगने लगती है और इतने आसानी से हम सोल्यूशन, इतनी प्रिवेंट सोल्यूशन हम फाइंड कर लेते हैं चीजों के. Alright, let's meet this gentleman. May I invite Mehdi Doshi and Nadi Doshi to kindly come on stage to welcome Guruji with a flower bouquet. और आप सबकी नजरों को पीछे की तरफ केंद्रित करना चाहूंगी. We are ready with the Guruji. Please give a great round of applause for the Guruji amongst us. गुरुजी CLC परिवार आपका बहुत हार्दिक स्वागत और अभिनंदन करता है यहाँ. Where we inspire leaders to sharpen leadership skills. It's our honor and duty to our amongst us.
And now the stage is all yours, sir.
Thank you. Very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Doesn't look like you're very happy seeing me. A very good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, Surat, came show Surat. That sounds better now. This gentleman is telling me, go inside. I said, let her call me first. She's giving me the introduction, but she never said, come in. So he was telling me, go in. I said, okay, I must come in. Now he was right here. It's a great privilege, pleasure, and honor to be here this evening with all of you. And I must definitely express my gratitude to Mr. Manish Doshi and his family, and of course, Consent Medical, for having me over for this leadership conclave of yours 2023 here in Jaipur, Rajasthan. How are you all? Having a good time? Missing Surat food? No? Be very honest. How many of you are carrying khakra are there khakra in your room? Yeah? My God, I can see some hands seriously out there. Any of you have some chenu in your room? My God, Gujaratis, I must tell you. Gujaratis carry food everywhere they go. And Surtis are like mad foodies. Absolutely mad foodies, right? They say, no, Surat no Jaman and Kashi no Maran. I came there, they brought for me locha. I had no idea what that was. Absolutely no idea. And the gentleman who brought it for me is explaining to me the etymology of locha. He said the guy was wanting to make dhokla and it failed. So the guy said, lochu thai. And that's how it got the name locha. He's explaining to me the etymological meaning of locha. My God. But Gujaratis, I'm telling you, the rest of India, they eat to live. Surat lives to eat. Surat lives to eat. Cold cocoa originated in Surat. Can you imagine? That ghari. Looking at that makes me feel like it's eating the calories for 2 years in one ghari. The amount of ghee and sugar that it is loaded with, my goodness me. No wonder Gujaratis, their North India is fine. Their South India is also fine. Madhya Pradesh and Chhattisgarh seem to be like real big. I told a Gujarati friend of mine, I said to him, तेरा बहुत बड़ा पेट आ गया है, थोड़ा पेट कम कर. You know what he says to me? He says, पेट कम करके क्या करना है? पेट कम करके क्या करना है? आखिर सबको एक दिन मरना है. इसीलिए अभी जो भी खाना है खा लो मेरे दोस्त, क्योंकि अगले जन्म में फिर 3 किलो से शुरू करना है. That was this guy's reply. I said, this guy definitely deserves a whack. Gujju boys, they are, I'm telling you, there's nobody who relishes food as much as Gujaratis, trust me. They love eating. They love eating. And like I always say, Gujaratis are very successful people because they own 3 factories. They own an ice factory in the head, keeping cool. They own a sugar factory on their tongue. They talk sweet. Karina, kone mota bhaiya besu. Karina, kone deal sai. Arey, topi pehna raha hai Karina ko page sugar factory on tongue. And they have a love factory in their heart. So an ice factory in the head, a sugar factory on the tongue, a love factory in the heart. And that gives you the 4th factory in life, and that's how life becomes satisfactory, right? You have to have these 3 things to keep a head cool, because it's very easy to lose it. Whether it's your personal relationships or professional relationships, it's very easy to lose it. An ice factory in the head, a sugar factory on the tongue, because when a person feels appreciated, the person does more than what is expected of them. You tell people off, they don't do much. when you actually truly appreciate with a sugar factory on the tongue, people will do more than what is expected of them. Leaders who lead based on the principle of valuing and appreciating the people they lead will draw out more for them, more from them than what a salary can get. And third, of course, is a love factor in the heart, and love means to serve and care. And leadership means caring for our people, because somebody said, I do not care how much you know. I do not care how much you know until I know how much you care, right? Because it's all about how we care. So ice factory in the head, a sugar factory on the tongue, and a love factory in the heart defines a very good people-based leader, not a project-based leader. So Gujjus are successful in that anyways. And therefore, I think their life seems to be satisfactory. But let me kick off this evening's session by telling you a personal story of mine. Right? I remember going, how many of you like going on holidays? How many of you feel this is a holiday? बोला काम कर रहा है, टीम बिल्डिंग दिन भर चल रहा है. How many of you wish this was a holiday? Some are raising their hands, some are saying, boss सामने बैठा है, हाथ कैसे उठाएगा फिर? We all love going on a holiday, don't we? One lady came back from a doctor and she's telling her husband, डॉक्टर ने मुझे बोला है कि अगर तबीयत सुधारनी है ना हॉलिडे पे जाना पड़ेगा. बताओ ना कहाँ चले? अमेरिका, husband's quiet. Australia, husband's quiet. Goa, husband's quiet. I am proposing places, you're not answering the question. आप बताओ कहाँ चले? Husband से दूसरे डॉक्टर के पास चलते सेकंड ओपिनियन के लिए. कौन सा डॉक्टर बोलता है हेल्थ सुधारने के लिए हॉलिडे पे जाना पड़ेगा? My God, I well remember almost 30 years, 3 decades back, me and 3 of my friends went on a holiday of all places to Delhi. Who goes for a holiday to Delhi? From the times of Mahabharata, it's only a place of battle. The legacy continues. The legacy will continue. Delhi कौन जाता है छुट्टी के लिए? But out of the 4 friends, 4 of us, one of our friends was a very rich friend of ours. मतलब अमीर दोस्त. अमीर दोस्त मतलब 30 साल पहले जब वो स्टूडेंट था उसके पिताजी ने उसको पर्सनल मर्सिडीज दी थी. आज आप मर्सिडीज खरीदे कचरा होता है. 30 साल पहले अगर आप मर्सिडीज ड्राइव करें तो कोई बात थी. आज तो कोई भी लोग खरीद लेता है गाड़ी ऐसी. How many of you saw the movie दीवार? दीवार में अमिताभ बच्चन और शशि कपूर का डायलॉग याद है ना? मारा पासे बंगलो छे, मारा पासे गाड़ी छे, मारा पासे नौकर छे, मारा पासे पैसो छे, तमारा पासे શું છે? शशि कपूर full senti swag. मारा पासे माँ छे. Cut to 2023, happening in Mumbai. अमिताभ बच्चन, मारा पासे फरारी छे, मारा पासे लैम्बोर्गिनी छे, मारा पासे बेंटली छे, मारा पासे रोल्स रॉयस छे, तमारा पासे શું છે? शशि कपूर, मारा पासे पार्किंग स्पेस छे. Because in a city like Mumbai, I'm telling you, in a city like Mumbai, parking space is more expensive than the bloody car. I don't know how it's for you in Surat. Come to Mumbai and buy a parking space, then we'll tell you're wealthy. Back in the day, this friend of ours, the rich friend, had both a Mercedes and a parking space. तभी हम अमीर बोलते हैं. गाड़ी वालों को हम अमीर नहीं बोलते हमारे शहर में बंबई में. You have to have your own parking space for the car where birds don't draw graffiti on your car. That's when we call you wealthy, right? So wealthy friend है. And हम लोग बेचारे लुखे मिडिल क्लास, लोअर मिडिल क्लास के लड़के हम 3. And beggars are not choosers. when a rich friend of yours sponsoring the holiday, wherever he says, जाओ पढ़ से. No choice. So Delhi, we came to Delhi. He put us up in a presidential suite. And at that time, for me, sweet was only a mithai. A lower middle class doesn't understand what a SUIT is, a sweet. ये इंग्लिश भाषा पागल है. ग्रामर वामर कोई है नहीं उसमें. If man is man, pan should be pen. English is a funny language, I'm telling you. English is a language where you have a running nose and smelling feet. I thought feet were meant to run and nose was meant to smell. But सर्दी होता है तो हम क्या बोलते हैं? I have a running nose. और किसी के socks का खास खुशबू आता है. What do we say? You're smelling feet. My God, I'm telling you, he put us up in a presidential suite. Lee Meridian, not that Gurgaon third class stuff. Connaught Place, CP, 18th floor, presidential suite. हम सब आए, हमने अपना सामान पूरा suite में रख दिया, and we decided to explore Delhi. In exploring Delhi, we all were sitting at the back of a rickety, beaten down, third class खटारा rickshaw. 4 लोग. अच्छा, हम लोग के मिडिल क्लास लोगों को कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है. आदत है हमको. ये मर्सिडीज पार्किंग स्पेस वाला, ये भी पीछे बैठा है. Right there with us, 4 of us, crammed. Like वो धनिया पत्ता का गड्डी होता है. Like crammed and tied up. God, what is that? Tied up, you know, sitting there crammed at the back. And we were going around trying to explore Delhi. I tell you something, we had the best time of our life. Best time of our life. Because it's not the vehicle that matters. It's who you are with in the vehicle that matters a lot. The focus becomes so much on the vehicle that we forget to see who is in the vehicle with us. Imagine being in a Rolls Royce with the person whom you hate. What would that journey be like? And imagine being in the back of the rickshaw with the person whom you love the most. Imagine the quality of that journey. दोस्तों, हम लोग ना इतने डेस्टिनेशन पे ध्यान देते ना कि सफर को भूल जाते हैं. सफर खूबसूरत है मंजिल से मेरी हर कमी को है तू लाज़मी जो है मेरा बनूं मैं तेरे काबू तेरे बिना भगवद गीता का श्लोक पूछो. सिनेमा का गाना पूछा तो बराबर fill in the blanks कर दिया. सफर खूबसूरत है मंजिल से ही. The journey is more beautiful than the destination. Today the concept medical. You are trying to grow in your journey. You have a certain destination that you want to reach. But trust me, the journey of the growth is more fulfilling than reaching the destination. You must reach the destination. You want to reach the destination. You will reach the destination if you do things right. But the problem with most leaders, the problem with most professionals, is they're so focused on their destination that they forget to enjoy, live, and have fun during the journey. सफर खूबसूरत है मंजिल से ही. We went to the Lotus Temple, we went to the Red Fort, we went to Chandni Chowk. They were all destinations. But the journey of being in that rickshaw together, sharing the most quality time, the most quality friendships together, was more fulfilling than saying Chandni Chowk and Red Fort and India Gate. उसमें ज़्यादा आनंद था.
I'll tell you, when you get all the numbers for your company, you will celebrate. But a greater celebration is this journey of togetherness. When you're together, destination पे तो पहुंच जाएंगे दोस्तों, लेकिन पहुंचते पहुंचते अगर how many of you have experienced workplace politics? Okay, thank you. कुछ लोग बोल रहे हैं गुरुजी हाथ कैसे उठाएंगे जो पॉलिटिक्स करता है बगल में बैठा है. Oh my God. आपका कॉन्सेप्ट मेडिकल में ज्यादा पॉलिटिक्स नहीं, मुझे इस्कॉन छोड़ के ज्वाइन करना चाहिए लगता है. पर इस्कॉन में ज्यादा पॉलिटिक्स चलता है मैंने जी. There's going to be all this stuff. Disagreements, discontent, lack of harmony, personal agendas, insecurities, wanting to step over someone's toe to go up there. अरे ऑर्गेनाइजेशन है, कोई घर नहीं है. घर बनाने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए, लेकिन घर तो घर है, कंपनी तो कंपनी. I don't mince my words, guys. I'm not showing any illusory stuff here. Straight up, clear, no mincing of words. As you reach that destination together, this stepping on somebody's toes, insecurities, this political stuff, this agenda-based agandizement is really pleasure of the journey. See, we have to do what we have to do to get there. और उस सफर को खूबसूरत बनाना बहुत ज़्यादा जरूरी है. And I remember, as all of us friends sitting at the back of that rickshaw, we had such a good time. ऐसा लगता है ना, इस सफर में मजे ले रहे थे दोस्तों. प्लेजर गाड़ी में नहीं है, गाड़ी के अंदर जो बैठे हैं उनके साथ सफर करने में. प्लेजर गाड़ी में नहीं है, घड़ी पर का जो वक्त है ना उसका इस्तेमाल करने में. प्लेजर मकान में नहीं है, प्लेजर घर में है, और घर में रिश्ते हैं ना उसमें. प्लेजर फोन में नहीं है, फोन पे जो बातचीत करते हैं ना उसमें. लेकिन फोन पे इतना ध्यान है कि बातचीत कुछ भी फर्क नहीं पड़ता. मकान इतने बड़े बड़े बनाने में लग गए कि घर को भूल गए, रिश्तों को भूल गए. And therefore there are two words, the Hindi word suffer and the English word suffer. दोनों सफर. If you don't enjoy this suffer, then you have only one other word left. You suffer in life. Choice is yours. Choice आपकी है. आपको इंग्लिश सफर करना है कि हिंदी सफर करना है. और अगर हिंदी सफर करना है तो दोस्तों साथ में सही लोग लगते हैं. Leadership is not just about stepping on each other's toes to get up there. वो तो grassroots level के लोग भी करते हैं वैसे. हम सूट बूट पहन के उसके क्या फर्क पड़ा? How do you become any different just by putting a blazer on? If you're stepping on somebody's foot, if you're engaging in some politics against your own people, how does it make any difference? The power of leadership is the maturity to be able to enjoy and journey together and reach to that destination together. उस दिन उस रिच अमीर फ्रेंड के साथ जब हम चारों लोग उस रिक्शा के बीच में बैठे घूम रहे थे ना, तब मुझे पता लगा कि सफर खूबसूरत है. मंजिल से कि we went around all over. When we were coming back in the evening, ऐसी भूख लगी थी, लोग हम really hungry. और हमारा दोस्त बोला प्रॉब्लम नहीं था. रूम सर्विस रूम सर्विस इज लाइक यू नो जो 500 रुपए का आइटम 5000 रुपए लगता है. सब तो होटल स्टाफ के सिटिंग प्लेन सर अभी मालूम है. Bigger the hotel, the greater the rate. GST included. But when you have a rich friend with a Mercedes and parking space, तो रूम सर्विस के बिल का चिंता क्या? No worries. We came and In the evening when we reached the hotel, we realized spend that time together. हम लोग 16th floor तक पहुंच गए. We reached the 16th floor and we realized that this rich friend of ours, वो अभी तक कुछ बोला ही नहीं. और हर ग्रुप में एक ऐसा आदमी होता है, दोस्त होता है, one who's terrible at telling jokes. हर ग्रुप में होता है ऐसा. एकदम terrible. लोग कुछ भी बोले हंसेंगे नहीं. When I'm saying this, you must have a face in your mind. And if you don't have a face in your mind, probably it's you who are terrible at telling jokes. Probably you, I don't know, maybe. So we reached the 16th floor. And on the 16th floor, we told this friend of ours, भाई तू कुछ भी बोल दे भाई, हंस लेंगे यार, कुछ तो. 17th floor पे हम पहुंचे. As we are going up the 18th floor, this guy said, मैं हमारे कमरे की चाबी ग्राउंड फ्लोर पे भूल गया. थोड़ा सा पैर पे आके ऐसा थाली को डाइजेस्ट करते हैं, सॉरी बाटी को डाइजेस्ट करते हैं. नाम को साइड किसी को लग गया जहाँ पर लगने दो. One lady was asking me, she said to me, you know what is a once in a lifetime golden opportunity? I said, what madam? She said, a mosquito sitting on your husband's face. लगाओ बच्चा जी नाम कोटे. Now if I might ask you to bring both of your hands in the front and leave them there, right? Now I am going to give you 3 options to choose from. You can choose any one of them. The first option is you can have your left palm over your right leg. That's option number 1. Option number 2 obviously is the right over the left. And option number 3 is leave both your hands the way they are. You can choose now. कुछ भी करिए, left over right, right over the other side. पक्का? Done? Can you freeze your choices? Sure, बदलना नहीं किसी को? Okay. You won't regret later then. Okay. According to psychologists, those who have their left palm over their right are extremely smart and intelligent people. पीछे लोग बदलने का नहीं है. बोला कोई देख नहीं रहा है, आराम से बदल लेते हैं. नहीं. According to psychologists, those who have their right palm over their left are extremely good-looking people. अभी लोग बोल रहे ये ना, ये घुमा रहे आपको, ये बगल वाले का right over left है, ये good look है. Now I know those who have both their palm palms out like this, I'm wondering who are we. Those who have both their palms outstretched are neither good looking nor intelligent. Ladies and gentlemen, give yourselves a loud round of applause. And please take your seats. My God. Please be 100% sure it has nothing to do with psychology. It's Gaur Gopal Das's psychology. Because I could have very well said that if you have both your hands outside, you are both intelligent and good looking too. But I do this exercise a lot of times to illustrate a very important point. When you want to grow up on the 18th floor, success चाहिए ना, आपकी कंपनी को biggest market share चाहिए, आपको बड़ा बनना है organization के अंदर, आपके organization को साथ में बड़ा बनना है. There are two things that mainstream business teaches. First is left over the right, which is smart, intelligent strategy. How can you go wrong? When you have a smart, intelligent strategy, blueprint, how can you go wrong? I'm told, this is coming specially from the founder chairman of the company, so I have to say this. This was a request. I got a message from my team saying, this is the request that I need to say this, so I'm going to say it as a request. Not that I don't like it, I love this one. I absolutely love this one, but I love one more better than this, which I'll say later. Albert Einstein and Gujjo Bai both were on a flight together. And Albert Einstein was bored to death. He turned to Gujjo Bai, Kalpis Bhai Patel. Kalpis, can't be short, just be soft. Kalpis Bhai Patel. He turned to Kalpis Bhai. And Albert Einstein said, look, I'm bored, man. Let's play a game. Kalpis Bhai, what game? Albert Einstein said, look, I will ask you a question. If you cannot answer that question right, you give me $50. Gujjo Bai said, Chal se. Albert Einstein says, then you ask me a question. I, as a scientist, if I cannot answer your question, I give you $500 back. Kalpesh Bhai, full sorted. Maja. He turned to Albert Einstein. Albert Einstein, sir, your turn first. Albert Einstein said, what is the distance between the earth and the moon? Kalpesh Bhai said, opportunity to do business there? No, I don't know. He took $50 and I don't know. Okay. Then Albert Einstein said, your turn now. Kalpesh Bhai asked, what is that animal which goes up a mountain with 3 legs and comes down with 4? Scientist puzzled. Looked at every aspect of what he remembered. He had no answer. Frustration. He pulled out $500. He gave it to Kalpesh Bhai. Kalpesh Bhai put $500 in pocket, went back to sleep. Albert Einstein said, bloody, I gave you $500. Now tell me, what is it that goes up the mountain with 3 legs and comes down with 4? Kalpesh Bhai pulled out $50 and I don't know. भाई गुज्जू भाई को स्ट्रैटेजी में कौन हरा सकता है? लेफ्ट ओवर राइट ऐसा स्मार्ट पूरा देश में नहीं है लोग. उधर नहीं हो, नो वे. Bill Gates was hiring for the Europe head for Microsoft. 5,000 people came for the briefing. Bill Gates on the podium, stage, yes. Bill Gates turned to 5,000 people. Said, anybody here who does not have a diploma in management, please leave. 3,000 people went. There was one Dharmesa. He said, diploma in management हो तो 10वीं फेल चुकी, पण ट्राय करना हो मालूम नहीं ने. He continued waiting there. 3,000 लोग गए, 2,000 लोग उसमें हमारे Dharmesh भाई. Then
then he gets sick. Now, anybody here who does not know how to manage a team of 100 people at least, leave the place. 1,000 people left, leaving behind only 1,000. In the 1,000 was Dharmesh Bhai said, "Arey mari baidi par mari baat nathi manti." 100 people cutting the dur ka baat hai, what? Try karma mein mandu nathi le. Continued waiting. Then Bill Gates said, "Anybody here who does not know how to program in Java? 500 people left, leaving only 500 people in the auditorium. One was still Dharmesh Bhai said, "Mane, Java khabar nathi શું છે, પણ try કરવામાં શું?" Now Bill Gates said, "Since we are looking for a Europe head for Microsoft, anybody who does not know how to speak Croatian, leave." 498 people left, leaving only 2 people in the auditorium, and Bill Gates doesn't understand one word of Croatian. He said, "Now I want both of you to talk in Croatian." Dharmesh Bhai won. And the second guy, Dharmesh Bhai turned to him full confidence and swag. He looked at him and said, "Kem chho?" The other fellow said, "Ekdam majama." I'm telling you, man. When it comes to the strategy and the smartness of Guju thinkers, man, topi pehna ke aisa pehna. Jokes apart, all jokes apart, the fact of the matter is, when you have this sorted, not many people plan to fail, but a lot of people do fail. When you have a good blueprint, your company is a testimony of that. When you have a good blueprint and strategy, but the next thought is the right over the left. And right over the left stands for, in our interaction we said good looks. But in business, it also refers to good looks, which is not your product is great, but what does it look like to the others? Your marketing pitch. Your marketing pitch. How many of you purchased the product on Amazon? Thank you. How many of you realized when you opened it there was crap inside? Thank you. Because you can look at the good looks, the marketing pitch, and buy it, and when you realize there's crap inside, you will never buy it again, and you'll give bad referrals to people. And which is why I say you will never, ever, ever get a second chance to make the first good impression. You will never get a second chance to make the first good impression. एक बार impression खराब हो गया ना, gone, man. You're out of the list for me already. Imagine I get one of your stent and my experience is bad. No, I'm just saying.
No, then you wouldn't have the experience if it's bad with the stent. It's like lifetime.
ये मार रहा है मेरे को. ये बोल रहा है, then you'll not be able to give the experience to us. रेफरल दे, हमारा प्रोडक्ट ऐसा है, रेफरल देने के लिए बचते नहीं है प्रोडक्ट खराब है तो. I'll tell you what, जो दिखता है वो दिखता है भाई दुनिया जैसी है. You need to have the best product, smart strategy, but you also need to have the best showbiz that is appealing to people. Right? That is when there is sustainable growth, is what mainstream leaders say. I beg to differ. ये दो चीज तो चाहिए ही. प्लानिंग चाहिए, मार्केटिंग भी चाहिए, दिखता है वो दिखता है, क्लियर है. लेकिन जो 100x 500x ग्रो करते हैं वो केवल इस पे नहीं ग्रो करते. They don't grow based just on this. This is not on record anywhere, right? I can take names? No. I have no clue if it's on record. Anyway, I won't take names. Some of my friends friends, I don't want to tell the names. These guys, मतलब मेरे बिलियनियर फ्रेंड्स बहुत है दोस्तों. मेरे गरीब बिलियनियर है, मिडिल क्लास बिलियनियर है, अमीर बिलियनियर फ्रेंड्स है. अमीर बिलियनियर का रेंज होता है 70 से 100 करोड़. 70 से 100 बिलियन डॉलर्स, वो अमीर बिलियनियर. मिडिल क्लास बिलियनियर रेंज मतलब 30 to 50 बिलियन वाले, और गरीब वाले मतलब 5 से 25 वाले ऐसे गरीब बिलियनियर होते हैं. ऐसे है, वो रेंज है, वो रेंज है भाई. Narratives are changing, guys. Sadhu swag, monk swag. And the good part of the story is you get to see their lives closely. And to see what is it that they're doing right or wrong. That has brought this kind of growth today. Exponential. You can analyze it strategically as a plan. कर सकते करते ही है लोग. When you look at them in inner quarters, beyond that plan, you find something exceptionally amazing in them. I'll tell you a story. What do they have? That X factor. If you don't have that X factor, you're only thinking, how can I go 500x, 200x, 100x? You don't have the X factor to get 100x. You need to have that X factor. What is that X factor? एक बलून सेलर था, उसके पास एक बच्चा गया, तो बोला अंकल ये रेड वाला बलून जाएगा ऊपर? बोला जाएगा ना बेटा. ग्रीन वाला वो जाएगा बेटा. ब्लू वाला बोला पूरा कलर बोलेगा ये. बच्चे मालूम है ना कैसे होते हैं बच्चे. ओ गॉड. एक छोटी 4 साल की बच्ची आई एक दुकानदार के पास, बोलती अंकल मैं कैसे लगती हूँ? 4 years. दुकानदार से बड़ी प्यारी लग रही हो बेटा. तो अंकल मैं बड़ी हो जाऊंगी तो आप मेरी शादी अपनी बेटी से करेंगे? जरूर करेंगे बेटा. तो अंकल आपकी होने वाली बहू को फ्री डेयरी मिल्क भी देंगे? You kids are like smashing it. Kids are kids. This kid is asking, will the red balloon go up, will the pink balloon go up, will the black balloon go up, will the blue balloon go up? The balloon seller said, look, my dear son, the balloon doesn't rise up in the air based on its color. The balloon rises up in the air based on what's filled inside, the gas. अगर रंग से गुब्बारे ऊपर उठते हैं तो पैकेट में सारे रंग वाले गुब्बारे होते हैं, लेकिन उस गुब्बारे में जब वो गैस भरी जाती है तब चलता है वो बाहर. Nobody has grown super big just by strategy, because everybody in business has strategy. Nobody has grown super big just by marketing pitches, because everybody in the business field has marketing pitches, and better than us sometimes. What has taken these people up is these guys are sorted here. Leaders have the right gas levels. Why do leaders go up? Good leaders, they don't go by just the externals. You might have somebody in your organization who externally is this or that. A lot of times we go by skill. We don't care. Skill can be important. We want will. You have people who have skill and low will. High skill, low will, they'll cut corners in your work. When you have people who have probably low skill but high will, you can impart that skill. You cannot do a training session for high will. It's very difficult. किसी को इंस्पिरेशन देके will करना तो मुझे करना ही है, बहुत मुश्किल होता है. स्किल तो bloody कोई भी सिखा सकता है. And which is why good leadership doesn't look for skill, guys. The whole country, the whole world has a big mess because we hire based on skill. You will get performance. You won't get commitment. Performance will take you 10x. Commitment will take you 1000x. And if you don't have committed people who have that high level of will and the sense of belonging to the organization, it is extremely और इसलिए ना लीडर्स को ये अंदर से ध्यान देना चाहिए। बाहर तो ठीक है, स्किल तो होता ही है, लेकिन बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। इन द भगवद गीता, on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, Arjun, highly skilled, very low will. The entire first chapter of the Gita was, I don't want to fight. There's no will. And the purpose of the Gita was to create an inside that will. Skill is there. And the skill is not there, we will be there by your side to impart that skill. और इसीलिए दोस्तों, गुब्बारे के रंग से ज्यादा ना, गुब्बारे के अंदर भरी हुई हवा, ये बहुत ज्यादा जरूरी है। तब उठता है ऊपर गुब्बारा। How many of you guys want more money? अच्छा सवाल पूछो, किधर से किधर आ गया मैं? अच्छा, दूसरे लोग जो हाथ नहीं उठाते, वो संन्यास के लिए तैयार है। मैं आके लेकर आया एक्स्ट्रा कपड़ा, आज देते Okay, let me rephrase my question. साधु के सामने हाथ उठाने से इच्छाएं पूरी होती हैं। How many want more money? ये देखो, ऐसा कर रहे हैं। कुछ लोग दोनों उठाते हैं, कुछ लोग बोल रहे 10 होते तो 10 उठाते। Who doesn't want money, right? There was a teacher who came to a class, 7-year-olds, and she said to a boy called Varun, Varun, what do you want to be when you grow up? Varun said, I want to be a multi-millionaire. On 365 cars, one for each day of the year, 20 houses, one private jet. Teacher said, Varun, मैंने तेरे को बोला क्या बनना है? ऐसे नहीं बोला. He turned to her, Pooja. Don't answer like him. Answer in 2 words. What do you want to be when you grow up? Pooja said, Varun's wife. Let Varun to our family. तो कमाल है ना, शादी कर दो जो वरुण का मेरा। पूजा must have been a Gujarati girl from Surat. I'm telling you. Jokes apart, who does not want financial progress? How many of you joined your organization to grow and make more money? Be honest. Be honest. I mean, why are we mincing our words here? You're here to work. You're here to work. Who doesn't want to make more money? Who doesn't want to grow within the organization? किसको नहीं बढ़ना है आगे? Simple बात है. धन दो छे, प्रेम छे, पर प्रेम ना साथे साथे प्रेम छे. ધંધાની વાત છે, ઘરનો રિશ્તો નથી. ખૂન જ કે રગત. લોહી મારો લોહી નથી પી. I got it right. મારો લોહી નથી પી, તેલ લેવા જા. The typical ગુજ્જુ ones. લોહીનો રિશ્તો નથી ને. देखो भाई, प्यार मोहब्बत रिश्ते करने चाहिए सब है, लेकिन काम करने आए हैं तो बढ़ाओ सर. केवल कॉन्सेप्ट नहीं चलेगा. बढ़ाओ सर. Sometimes these are very uncomfortable talk, which is why I said no mincing of words here. I am not here to paint an illusory picture. Let's put things right, talk things right, and see what is that gas together that will take us up as concept medical, where we grow, the organization grows, and the world benefits. And sir, question to you guys. Wouldn't you want concept medical to grow? Of course. That's the plan. That's why you're here to discuss. Wouldn't you want it to grow like $25-40 billion worth? For sure. For sure. It's good to say it. Put it out in the universe. You never know how it manifests. $25 billion. 25 billion, bloody 25 billion. Once you get to 30, 40, you will come in my middle class billionaire friend. तब तक आप किधर है मालूम नहीं, मिलियनेयर ऐसा दोस्त है तो दूर है. I'll tell you one thing. Both you as an organization and you guys as a part of this family are wrong. You know why? Because people whose gas is right. I'm not saying you're wrong. थोड़ा सा ऐसा भी पसंद होता है ना से मेलोड्रामा के लिए the purpose of work, the purpose of business is not to make profits. It is not to make profits, not to make products. No. If you're making a product, you already failed in the business. If your goal is to make a product, you're already failed. If your goal is to make profits as individuals or as a company, you're already failed. Good businesses don't make products. Good businesses don't make profits. Good businesses make a difference. And when they make a difference, profits follow like mad. They believe to the very core making a.
अच्छा लगेगा, नहीं आ सकती सर. अमिताभ बच्चन वाली पूरी बियर्ड दी है भगवान ने, थोड़ी सी ये स्माइल बहुत परफेक्ट है. ऑलराइट, सो बिफोर स्टार्टिंग अहेड लेट मी गिव यू माय इंट्रोडक्शन. मेरा नाम है खुशबू नंदवानी और अगले 2 से 3 घंटे तक मैं आप सभी के साथ जुड़े रहूँगी एज योर होस्ट एंड एंकर फॉर टुनाइट. ओके, सो जैसा कि आप सब जानते हैं पिछले साल ये मीट जो आइडेंटिटी 2023 है ये गोवा में हुआ था, इस बार जयपुर में है. जयपुर में आप में से कितने जने पहली बार आए हैं, क्या मैं जान सकती हूँ? जयपुर में कितने जने इन द पिंक सिटी पहली बार पहली बार पहली बार पहली बार? ओके, बाकी सब राजस्थान में ऑलमोस्ट आ चुके हैं. ऑलराइट, सो आई होप एंड आई विश कि आपका ये जो पूरा इवेंट है बहुत मेमोरेबल रहने वाला है. और आगे बढ़ने से और पहले मुझे 2-3 सवाल आपसे पूछना बहुत ज़रूरी है. इतने मुझे स्ट्रिक्ट चेहरे दिख रहे हैं कि मतलब ऐसा लग रहा है सब फ्रंट बेंचर्स है, परफेक्टली डॉक्टर है और बड़े सीरियस मोड में बैठे हैं. आप में से कितने जने बैचलर्स हैं? हाउ मेनी बैचलर्स वी हैव इन द हाउस? बैचलर्स 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 बैचलर्स. बैचलर हो फिर भी इतना मुंह ऐसे उदास रखोगे तो कैसे चलेगा? ओके, हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर मैरिड? हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू आर मैरिड? हैप्पीली मैरिड? परफेक्टली हैप्पीली मैरिड? चलिए, और आप में से कितने जने ऐसे हैं कि किस्मत से मैरिड है बाकी बैचलर है? किस्मत से मैरिड है बाकी बैचलर है. सर आपकी मुस्कुराहट सब बयां कर रही है वैसे. ओके, सो इस चर्चा पे हम वापस आएंगे, पर लेट्स प्रोसीड विद दिस इवेंट. It is always someone who has a spiritual strength. This year, as you all are aware of it, मैं ऐसा सोचती हूँ कि आपको पता होगा, शायद आपको आइडिया होगा कि हमारे बीच में कौन आने वाले हैं. Shri Gaur Gopal Das ji, and let me give you a quick introduction of this gentleman. Gaur Gopal Das ji is an electrical engineer. Having studied at the College of Engineering, Pune, after a brief stint, he decided to upgrade his career to be a life coach. Ever since, he has been speaking at various prestigious academic institutions and corporate firms in India and abroad for over 2 decades and has spoken at the United Nations and British Parliament. He has spoken at many charity events to raise funds for social initiatives in the field of education and rural development. His motivational videos, जैसा कि आप सब Instagram पे डेफिनेटली होंगे, मैं ऐसा सोचती हूँ और मुझे ऐसा लगता है भी कि Instagram पे आज नहीं हो, ये बिल्कुल पॉसिबल नहीं है. सो अगर आपको आइडिया होगा कि इनकी वीडियोस वायरल जा चुकी हैं for all about 2.
Just simple. I stand like this. Gate opens. I walk through. और मेरे पीछे खड़े हुए लोग बोलते बड़ा अपडेटेड सा हो ये. हमको मालूम नहीं है फीचर. हमको मालूम नहीं है फीचर. You know what these guys did? Up until the time they were making a difference, they were good. Apple is finished. There is no difference. For the last 4 years, 12 Pro Max Max, 13 Pro Max, 14 Pro Max, इतना बेकार है कि कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ा। जब आपको जबरदस्ती मार्च में फोन के कलर निकाल के मार्केट करना पड़ता है, येलो निकाला हमने, तब पता लगता है बिजनेस कितना बेकार चल रहा है। When you see a yellow color on the billboard saying you're coming out with a bloody, who cares for a yellow phone?
कुछ till the time to make a difference, people are loyal marketing to everybody who's used the concept medical center is satisfied tells a million people. And Mr. Joshi was telling me, he said we are in 1 million hearts. 1 मिलियन 10 लाख लोगों के दिल में आपके कंसेप्ट मेडिकल का स्टेंट चल रहा है दोस्तों। ये बोर्डिंग पास की बात नहीं है, ये जिंदगी की बात है। और जब आप किसी को जिंदगी देते हैं आपको दुआएं मिलती है। ग्रोथ हैपन्स बाय स्ट्रैटेजी, ग्रोथ हैपन्स बाय मार्केटिंग, ग्रोथ हैपन्स बाय मेकिंग अ डिफरेंस. But growth happens by powerful energy that comes your way. And which is precisely why people who have the right idea of leadership will constantly keep innovating, refining, on making that difference. जिस दिन वो बंद, धंधा बंद. जिस दिन वो गया, competitors already hai. And which is why, as Concept Medical, and as each one of you, trust me, for you, you're making money within the organization but you'll never get a chance to join an organization. I'm not saying it on anybody's behalf here, but just out of my heart, to be able to get that positive vibe of a life being touched. Currently, your work is not just profession and payment, but it's also a part of a purpose. And that purpose is about making a difference. The first aspect of people who have it sorted here are they don't make profits, they make a difference. And when they make a difference, profits follow. Growth follows, guys. How many of you know what was the annual compensation of Sundar Pichai in Sundar Pichai का 2,800 का 1 साल का पगार के છે ને ગુજરાતીમાં બરાબર છે ને ખબર છે તમને 2018 નું પગાર સુંદર પિચાઈ નું પગાર કેટલું હતું એમ જ ને કેટલું હતું am I right? Almost બરાબર કેટલું હતું ખબર છે $280 million converts into approximately 2,000 crores rupees Indian. Bloody 2,000 crore रुपया तनख्वाह सर. सुना? सांभळ्યું તમે? सांभळ્યું ने? 2,000 करोड़ रुपया साल का तनख्वाह क्या होता है मेरे भाई? If you consider Sundar Pichai on daily wages, his daily wages would be 6 crore rupees per day. दिन का 6 करोड़. My God, you know what that means? मेरे दिमाग में मुझे सबसे बड़ा क्वेश्चन ये आया कि जिसको दिन का 6 करोड़ देना है उसको HR वाला पूछेगा क्या? ये सुंदर पिचाई है, इसने बड़ा बड़ा कंपनी खड़ा किया है ऊपर उधर. HR वाला पूछेगा क्या? कोई स्कूल का वाइवा तो है नहीं. One teacher asked a 7-year-old in class, which state of India are you from? He said, Himachal Pradesh, madam. She said, can you spell it? He said, I'm from Goa. हिमाचल प्रदेश का स्पेलिंग कौन भूलेगा? माय गॉड, ये कोई ऐसा सवाल है? क्या पूछेंगे मिस्टर पिचाई से जिनको 6 करोड़ दिन का 2,000 करोड़ अप्रोक्सीमेटली साल का देना है? सवाल क्या पूछेंगे? And the question that was asked to him was, tell us the biggest blunder of your professional career. You know why? Because nobody writes their mistakes on their CV. CV पे सब लोग झूठ बोलता है, ऐसा ब्लो अप करके होता है सीवी पूरा, आई नो दी, और आजकल तो लिंक्डइन पे टर्मिनोलॉजी की कोई कमी नहीं है. हमारा टीम मेरे को बोला कि हमारे बायो में हमको लिखना चाहिए, प्रभु जी यू आर मोटिवेशनल स्ट्रैटेजिस्ट. मतलब ये क्या होता है? बोला हमको भी मालूम नहीं, लिख देते. अच्छा लगता है सुनने में, मोटिवेशनल स्ट्रैटेजिस्ट सुनने में अच्छा लगता है, मतलब क्या है? People blatantly hype up their CVs. Who writes their mistake? That I made a loss of $20 million to my last company. I was sacked out, so I'm looking for a job with you. Who writes? Which guy who's wanting to get married says, I was married before, got divorced because I went to Phuket or Pattaya? कौन लिखता है? लिखता है बायोडेटा में, divorced because I was caught by my wife. Anybody writes that? Sundar Pichai, tell us what is the biggest blunder of your career. And Sundar Pichai told his mistake. 25 minutes, answer. They didn't look for the skill, obviously. That man's skill level, who's going to question his skill? 6 करोड़ मिलते हैं दिन के 2018 में. मैं बोला मैं जिंदगी का सब मिस्टेक बोलने के लिए तैयार है. 50 लाख 2 दिन का चलेगा, देता नहीं है कोई. And which is why, ladies and gentlemen, good leaders are fearless. They don't fear of going wrong. अच्छे लीडर गलती करने से डरते नहीं है. ये गलती से ही तो इंसान सीखता है. गलती करने की जरूरत नहीं है, गलती होती है. You don't have to go and make a mistake. Mistakes happen. And when mistakes do happen, गलती नहीं करनी है इसलिए वो कंफर्ट जोन में, अरे नहीं नहीं इधर वो हो गया तो बैठ फिर $1 मिलियन लेके. ग्रो करना है 500x और वो कंफर्ट जोन से बाहर रिस्क लेके निकलने के लिए तैयार ही नहीं है. डर के कि ये हो गया तो व्हाट इफ दिस, व्हाट इफ दैट, व्हाट इफ दिस, व्हाट इफ दैट. नथिंग इज गोइंग टू हैपन. You know what? Good experience comes from those mistakes. And it is experience that is paid. Experience की कीमत होती है. सुंदर पिचाई को अनुभव की कीमत दी जा रही है, गलतियों की कीमत. जिंदगी की हर सुबह कुछ शर्तें लेकर आती है, और जिंदगी की हर शाम एक तजुर्बा देके जाती है. उस तजुर्बे को लीडरशिप कहते हैं. मंजिल मिलेगी दोस्तों, भटक कर ही सही. मंजिल मिलेगी भटक कर ही सही. गुमराह तो वो है जो घर से निकले ही नहीं. निकलो जो आप निकल चुके हैं. घबराओ मत. कैलकुलेटेड रिस्क्स, बट it is mistakes. It is those decisions. If Mr. Manish Doshi speaks about this, he can tell you, like he can write an encyclopedia on what has happened during this journey. Decisions that went right, decisions that went wrong. And I feel leaders should share. introduction, but she never said, come in. So he was telling me, go in, go in. I said, okay, I must come in. No, he was right here. It's a great privilege, pleasure and honor to be here this evening with all of you. And I must definitely express my gratitude to Mr. Manish Doshiji and his family and of course Concept Medical for having me over for this leadership conclave of yours 2023 here in Jaipur, Rajasthan. How are you all? Having a good time? Salad hota hai. Today the chef came and asked me, what would you like to have in the afternoon? I said, I really can't eat anything now. Make something really light. He said, would you like to have salad? I said, yeah. Patte. Patte khaye. Thode patte, tomato milke khaye. It was fantastic though. Ye pura khele ka patta kha gaya. Do any of you cook a little bit? Okay. Do you know what a tadka is? છોંક વઘાર વઘાર તમને ખબર છે ને વઘાર વઘારમાં થોડું ઘી નાખવું પડશે અને પછી રાઈ અને પછી નમક છે then you add Gujarati to sugar also, everything except roti has sugar, and then mirchi for spicy taste, and in some parts they add a little turmeric haldi for color in upma. It's quite amazing. When you are hungry, will you ever take a bola bhook laga hai thoda rai khata hai ek muट्ठी भर के खाएगा कोई? Imagine for dinner today, I saw that my God, I saw that bag full of goodies और उसमें वो सब वो बुकलेट देखा, वो बुकलेट में स्पीकर्स विकर्स का नाम था, उसमें मेन्यू दावते खास, दावते दास, दावते मॉर्निंग, दावते इवनिंग, and this and that. Malai rabdi with ghevar and jalebi. I said, wow, you guys are having a ball of a time here. And still when I asked you, do you think this should have been a holiday? You're saying, yes. ये कोई राई खाएगा एक मुट्ठी भर के? Such diverse items, no? But when they come together with one purpose, in a chonk, that diversity is what adds value to that upma. By themselves, each of them are valueless. You don't eat mustard seeds, you don't eat salt, you don't eat chilies just like that. You put it all in a tadka, and it makes it such an incredible prep, ladies and gentlemen. हमारा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन भी छोंक है, तड़का है, वगार है. कुछ लोग ना राई के जैसे होते हैं, थोड़ा प्रेशर बढ़ाओ तड़ 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 करते. सर पहला बोलना चाहिए था ना, ऐसा प्लान बना है छुट्टी का, ऐसा लास्ट मिनट काम पे बुलाया था सर, फाइनेंशियल ईयर एंडिंग है तो पहला बोलना चाहिए था ना सर. हाउ मेनी ऑफ यू एक्सपीरियंस सम राई इन योर टीम्स? अभी सब देख रहे हैं ये राई है. Some people in that tadka are like salt. They add flavor to the prep, but are not seen to the eye ever. नमक देखा है किसी ने? कभी नमक दिखता है? ए नमक डाला है आज, ये आज दाल में नमक है, देखा क्या? देखा है किसी ने? बोला है? Never seen. But without salt, चलता ही नहीं है. These are people who are not credit seekers, they are contributors. ये बहुत रेयर होते हैं, एक्सटिंक्ट स्पीशीज है आजकल, लेकिन होते एक हाथ दुक्के, ऐसे एक के दुक्के. थर्ड इज चिली. वो शुरू ही करता है तेरी तो तेरा तो, स्टार्ट विद कस वर्ड्स एंड स्वेयर वर्ड्स. गाली से ही शुरू होता है. मिर्ची जैसा जीभ है उसका, उसको हर गवर्नमेंट परमिशन के लिए भेजना चाहिए, क्योंकि गाली दिए बिना काम ही नहीं होगा. और कुछ लोग होते हैं एकदम शुगर जैसे, कितना भी कुछ भी बोलो, ओ मिस्टर कूल, चाल से सर, चाल से सर. उसको टोपी पहनाने के लिए भेजना चाहिए. नेगोशिएशन. एंड देयर आर सम पीपल हु आर लाइक टर्मरिक, लुखे लुखे, करते कुछ नहीं है, लास्ट मिनट में आके थोड़ा कलर डालते, बोलते मैंने किया. I'll tell you, man. just who they are. But the fact of the matter is, it is when all of these things come together. You need a turmeric, शोबाजी करने वाला. हमको कभी कभी ऐसा ना एजी लगता है, वो ये केवल शोबाजी करता है, मैं इतना काम करता हूँ, वो थोड़ा चापलूसी करके उसको ही सब क्रेडिट मिलता है. क्योंकि मेरे को क्रेडिट मिला तो स्टेज पे 2 लफ्ज निकलेगा नहीं मेरे मुंह से. You need those show shining wala fellows also. A good team is a collective effort of very diverse individuals. And diversity means a little tolerance. Diversity means a little adjustment. दोस्तों, यहाँ हम लोग अपना राईगिरी दिखाने नहीं आए, या मिर्चीगिरी भी दिखाने नहीं आए, या नमकगिरी भी दिखाने नहीं आए. यहाँ हम सब कलेक्टिवली एक साथ आगे बढ़ने के लिए आए हैं. And which is why there's a beautiful proverb which says, when you want to walk fast, walk alone. But when you want to walk far, walk together. And that is how, with these 3 things, 1, of not making any profits, but making a difference. 2, fearless of stepping out, even if it means a little bit of things going wrong, to get that experience. Number 3, to come together with that purpose, unified purpose. दूर चलना है ना, अकेले नहीं होने वाला. साथ में चलेंगे, साथ में एक दूसरे का साथ पकड़ के एक साथ बढ़ेंगे. ऑर्गेनाइजेशन भी बढ़ेगा, हम भी बढ़ेंगे. लेकिन एक बात बोलूं कंक्लूसिवली, इतना ऊपर चढ़ गए जी 18वें माले पे, और अगर चाबी नीचे भूल गए ना, जिंदगी का मतलब ही क्या रहेगा. And which is why, as you guys work, as you guys climb up the ladder of your professional success, do not forget that there is a life that you have to live as well. You have a key to your own happiness, your own relationships, your own personal life. Do not neglect yourself, because सर सलामत तो पगड़ी 50. काम के चक्कर में अगर खुद को निगलेक्ट कर दोगे, सेल्फ केयर इज वाइटल. इफ योर ऑक्सीजन मास्क इज नॉट ऑन योर फेस, यू कैन नॉट पुट द ऑक्सीजन मास्क ऑन एनीबडी एल्स, इज व्हाट द स्टुअर्डेस सेज. केयर फॉर योरसेल्फ, वो चाबी है. रिलेशनशिप्स, कोई हस्बैंड वाइफ परफेक्ट नहीं होते, बच्चे परफेक्ट नहीं होते. होता है कोई परफेक्ट? एक पंडित जी के पास एक लड़की गई, बोली पंडित जी शादी करना चाहती हूँ, ऐसे लड़के को क्या कहते हैं जो हैंडसम हो, पैसे वाला हो, डायनामिक हो, घर का काम करे, शॉपिंग के लिए पैसा दे, झगड़ा नहीं करे, क्या कहते हैं ऐसे लड़के को पंडित जी? पंडित जी ने कहा मन का वहम कहते हैं बेटा ऐसे लड़के को. ऐसा कोई लड़का बनाया नहीं है खुदा ने आज तक ऐसा लड़का. So there'll be small and big mistakes, guys, because nobody is perfect. And there's one mantra to practice as the key to a happy life. ओम इग्नोराय नमः. छोटी छोटी बातें छोड़ देनी चाहिए, खुद पे ध्यान देना चाहिए. काम के साथ ऊपर चढ़ते चढ़ते इस चाबी को भी ले जाए. मेक अ लिटिल बिट ऑफ स्पिरिचुअल कनेक्शन एंड कंप्लीट योर लाइफ. सक्सेस इज नॉट जस्ट अबाउट मनी एंड वेल्थ. Success means a combination of your financial, emotional, mental, spiritual, all of these aspects together. तभी complete होगा success. नहीं तो life finish हो जाएगा जी ऐसे ही चक्कर में ऊपर चढ़ते चढ़ते 18वें माला पे. Somebody asked a guy, what is the difference between the word complete and finished? He said, when you get married to the right person, your life is complete. When you get married to the wrong person, your life is finished. But when the right one catches with you the wrong one, your life is completely finished. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been a great audience. Thank you all very, very much for having me over. It's been a great pleasure to be here at Concepts Medical. And what I'm saying is something that you probably already practice. It's good to always give us that reminder and keep our alignment with the right focus to those principles and the gas inside. I wish all of you and Concept Medical all the very best for their journey ahead. 25 billion will not be too far. Thank you very much and wish you all the best. Great evening. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir.
These were indeed the great lessons with proper tadka of laughter. Please give me a great round of applause for Guruji, everybody. All right, we want to present a token of gratitude from Concept Medical family. May I now request Aparna ji and Dr. Manish Doshi to kindly come on stage and present a memento to Guruji. So this is a token of gratitude from Concept Medical family to you, sir. Thank you so much for being an amazing speaker. Thank you so much. Being so patient. Thank you so much, Guruji. आप हमारे बीच में पधारे, हमारा सौभाग्य है हमारे बीच में आए और इतनी पावरफुल टॉक डिलीवर की.